Following a week of deserts and highways across the Southwest, we traded red rock for granite. The transition was immediate and dramatic. Where the desert offered dust, heat, and silence, Yosemite's high country opened with alpine clarity, granite domes, gold lakes, and the thin air of the Sierra Nevada. Autumn arrived, and with it, 5 days in the wilderness. We approached from Nevada, taking the less crowded eastern entrance. The drive through the park was stunning. Meadows, lakes, soaring peaks lined the road until we reached Tuolumne Lake. We stopped for a picnic lunch on the beach, admiring the greens and blues rippling across the water's surface. Hey, we made it to Tuolumne Lake. We're in here in Yosemite National Park, just having lunch. Beautiful day, sun shining. The air is cool. So we're just getting some food, and then we're gonna go out and hit the trail. The contrast between Yosemite Valley and what lay above was striking. The valley bustled with visitors, complete with the pizza deck, highly recommended, the Ansel Adams Gallery, and a well-stocked market. Yet even with the crowds, the design felt intentional. The valley was lively, but it still left room for wonder at its towering, majestic walls. A true gateway to the wilderness waiting above. At the Wilderness Center, a ranger walked us through the permit system that keeps Yosemite's backcountry pristine. Every overnight stay requires a wilderness permit from May through October. You must camp at least 4 trail miles from developed areas and 1 air mile from any road. And importantly, it's continuous wilderness travel. Step out at any point, and your permit becomes invalid. We registered at the Backpackers Camp, a communal space where hikers sort gear and compare routes. We walked a few miles through the Sentinel Meadow and Cook's Meadow Loop in the shadow of towering trees. The Merced River, waterfalls, and the granite faces of El Capitan and Half Dome rising above. Then we were ready to explore what lay beyond the valley's edge. Here's where things got interesting. Our car was parked at the Sunrise Lakes trailhead, but our permit started at Cathedral Lakes, about 5 miles down Tioga Road. The ranger had mentioned the trailhead shuffle. Hitchhiking between access points is not only legal in Yosemite, it's part of the culture. So we stuck our thumbs out and didn't wait long. Within minutes, a fellow backpacker pulled over, loaded our packs, and delivered us to the Cathedral Lakes trailhead, with genuine wishes for safe travels. It's a small thing, but it captures something essential about wilderness travel. Strangers become allies in the shared pursuit of wild places. Day 2 meant our real start. We hiked about 4 miles with 1,000 feet of elevation gain to reach Upper Cathedral Lake at 9,600 feet. Cathedral Peak rose above us like a carved spire. And the lake reflected its dramatic silhouette with startling clarity. We set our campsite near the water's edge where the lake all but demanded a plunge. The shock of the cold water was, shall we say, exhilarating, the kind of clarity only an alpine lake can deliver. Cold. Oh, yeah. Woohoo! Stephanie chose to document from shore to capture the moment. Hey, we're in our sleeping bag. It's about 7 o'clock right now. Had a great day, but the clouds came in and it's raining. Actually, small hail.
We had some thunder earlier.
We did. We had some thunder rolling through the mountains, rumbling. Anyway, so it's getting chilly out, so we're all cozy and warm in our tents. Got the rain fly up, protecting us from the rain. We're in our sleeping bags. We're gonna play some cards and get to bed early tonight. Got a big day tomorrow, lots of hiking.
See ya.
At this elevation, storms arrive quickly. A reminder that wilderness keeps its own rhythm, unpredictable, humbling, and a part of what makes these places feel truly wild. Morning brought frost on the ground and air temperatures in the low 30s, a crisp start that made the rising sun feel even more welcome as it warmed the granite slopes. Good morning. We had a good night's sleep in the tent, cozy.
Survived the hailstorm.
Survived the hailstorm, yep, cozy sleeping bags. We've got frost on the ground this morning. It's chilly, it's in the 30s, but it's absolutely beautiful. Look at that lake reflection, behind us. Yeah, it's a gorgeous morning, so we're gonna go make some breakfast. We enjoyed a slow breakfast of hot freeze-dried food and packed camp to join the legendary John Muir Trail. All right, we're packed up. We're on the trail, headed out of Cathedral Lake. That's Cathedral Point behind us, heading over to Sunrise Lakes, where we will camp tonight.
For the next 2 nights.
That's right, 2 nights. That's right, we got a big day hike coming up tomorrow. See you later. Our destination was Sunrise Lakes, about 6 miles away with another 1,000 feet of elevation gain. The route took us through the Sunrise High Sierra camp. All right, hey, we are hiking through a meadow right now. We're on the John Muir Trail. It's basically the route we're following between campsites. We're getting close. I think we're within about a mile of our next site. We'll get settled in and check in later. At Upper Sunrise Lake, we stopped to soak in the peaceful scenery before heading down to Lower Sunrise Lake. And there, we found the perfect campsite, sheltered by trees and granite boulders, but close to the water and broad rock slabs to lay out our gear. Setting up base camp for 2 nights felt like luxury in the backcountry. No more carrying everything forward each day. We could rest and slow things down and explore without full packs. All right, we made it to Sunrise Lakes. We walked by the Upper Sunrise Lake and decided to continue on down to the lower. So this is the Lower Sunrise Lake where we're camping tonight. And we're gonna cook up some bison chili for dinner tonight. All right. All right, get some water boiling and then pour it into the bag, seal it up, let it sit. Hey, we're testing out our mics, seeing if this works. It's our first real use of them, I think, out here.
Out in the wild.
Out in the wild. We are in the wild. There's a beautiful sunset happening. You see the glow reflecting behind us.
So we're at Lower Sunrise Lake. There's 3 of them, and we chose that in particular because it was closer to Clouds Rest, which is where we're planning to hike tomorrow without our heavy packs.
We did some distance and elevation the last 2 days with the packs. but we set up a fantastic site right down there where we're going to stay for 2 nights. And then tomorrow, we'll just leave the tent, the packs, the setup, go day hike up to Cloud Rest, which is a pretty epic hike. So super excited about that one. There's some good photo opportunities and just amazing views. You're up really high looking out all across the land and the different peaks around. It should be beautiful.
Some people say it's better than Half Dome.
Yeah, I mean, Half Dome is a pretty epic experience.
Which we have not done.
We have not done it. You know, you climb up with chains and people fall and die. So we decided to skip that risk and do this other one because the view is better and it's still a pretty phenomenal experience.
I was just gonna say on this, as far as the lake goes, we're on the west side of the lower Sunrise Lake. So if you're looking for a beautiful sunset on the mountain, you see that. But also in the morning, this is called Sunrise Lake. So we are facing the east.
That's a good point.
So if you're hiking up here and you're wondering where to go, we skipped Upper Lake, definitely skipped Middle Lake and came down to the lower. We feel really confident that was the right call for us.
It's the perfect base to start off on the Cloud Rest hike tomorrow. And then also getting back the following day when we head out, it also is close to the path to exit back to the parking. It's well situated for all of that. All right, we're gonna go enjoy the sunset.
Yeah.
Day 4 began at dawn with hot coffee and breakfast. We packed a day pack for the challenge of an 8-mile round trip with 2,000 feet of climbing to reach Cloud's Rest at just under 10,000 feet. Hey, we're hiking up to Cloud's Rest. And the view is starting to open up below. Something special. But I wanted to shoot this video just to show us laboring and breathing hard and the struggle to get up. Because it's an aggressive ascent. And so we've been climbing. It's hard. So when you see the video of us sitting up there relaxing, enjoying the epic views, we didn't magically snap our fingers and show up on top of a mountain. There's a real work involved, as in probably about 1,800 feet and about 5 miles from camp. But a lot of that elevation is at the end. So it's that last mile and a half, that's particularly aggressive. I'm gonna pause, spin the video, show you what we're looking at. Yeah, real pretty. All right, more later. All right, we made it up to the Cloud Rest Foot Trail. I'll show you what it looks like in a minute. But this is where I'm gonna leave Steph. She's not gonna make that ascent.
For dear life.
Yeah, we're up pretty high. We've got some amazing views behind us. So Steph's gonna hang out here and I'm gonna go on up to the ascent. This is where I'm headed. I'm gonna show you. Spin around. There it is. Just climb up those rocks, make it to the top. Get some video at the top. See ya. While Half Dome gets the fame and requires permits, many consider Cloud's Rest more rewarding. It's Yosemite's highest accessible peak, offering what many called the best panorama in the entire park. The final approach follows a narrow granite ridge with steep drop-offs on both sides. It feels airy and exposed, but it's wider and less technical than Half Dome's cables. From the summit, the entire park spreads below. Half Dome drops 1,000 feet to the south, Yosemite Valley stretches far to the west. Tenaya Lake and Tuolumne Meadows unfold to the north, while the Clark Range rises to the south and the Sierra Crest extends endlessly eastward. The proof was that beauty often waits beyond effort. All right, we'll see if this audio comes in. Hey, at the top of Cloud Rest, it's very bouldery, lots of rocks all over the place. Bit of a climb to get up here, but not too bad. It's absolutely beautiful. And no, there's not a big cliff on the other side of this. The rocks go down, lest you be afraid. I mean, there is a cliff, but there's some rocks to hit before you fall. Anyway, I'm up here. I want to say, hey, did it. It's an epic hike. Stunning views, 360 all the way around. That's Half Dome in the background that people climb up with a chain. You got to get permits to do that, and it's super dangerous, so we skipped that. But this is a much better view, is what everybody says. Haven't done that, so I can't compare, but I can say this is an amazing view. Gonna head back down to join Stephanie. She's just at the foot of this big ascent. We'll join her and we'll have some lunch. See ya. Standing on that granite spine, it was evident why John Muir called these mountains the range of light. The clarity at this elevation reveals every ridge, every valley, every distant peak in sharp detail.
Sitting up here at Cloud's Rest waiting for Sam while he's gallivanting around like a longhorn sheep. Anyways, we're looking down into the valley. I'm going to zoom in real quick, because this is where we're heading tomorrow when we go back to get our card. I believe that is Tenaya Lake down there.
After our lunch break, it was time to begin our descent. I like these boulders that are just kind of scattered around down here. It's kind of a cool effect.
They say glaciers are what created this erratic boulder movement.
Interesting.
Some people say, how did that boulder get there?
Glaciers. All right. Hey, we made it back from Cloud's Rest, back at our camp at Lower Sunrise Lake. It's a good hike. What do you think?
Yeah, it was great. I was able to make it a lot further than I expected, so I was pretty proud about that. There was a lot of up-down, so we had to hike down at first to get down into some of those, forest floors, and then hike back out of those. Definitely had a lot of friendly people on the trails. I'm glad you got to go all the way up though, see those incredible views, so I could see it from your videos on the way back.
We made good time. We left really early this morning. We got up early and we're on the trail, packed with our stuff by 8 a.m. So that was nice. And so we're back a little after 2. Plenty of time to enjoy the sunshine and some cold water. We are ready to jump in the lake. Feet are sore, the body's ready to
slow down
and cool down and relax for a little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just been a great day. Good day.
Woo!
All right. Well, had the obligatory lake dip.
Cold plunge.
Absolute cold plunge. It's very chilly. But man, it's so refreshing and felt good on some aching bones and muscles.
Sore knees and ankles and all the hips and all the things.
All the things. But man, it's nice. All right, see ya. Hey, we are laying in the sunshine on a rock, drying off after our cold plunge. I don't know if you can see the lake behind me there, but
yeah,
we're just kind of enjoying the a lazy afternoon out here on a rock at the lake. Yeah. All right, hey again. After our refreshing, relaxing lake dip and sunning on the rock, we decided we didn't have enough, so we climbed some more.
To see the sunset.
We climbed up some rocks, on the edge of the lake, and we're looking out, beautiful view. We're gonna watch the sunset, and we pack up, and we'll have dinner up here and just enjoy the view before we head back to camp. We grabbed our headlamps, hiked back down to camp, played some cards in the tent, and then ventured back outside to lie on the granite slabs under a moonless sky. Stars above, stone beneath, and nothing in between. We took a few photographs, but they felt insufficient. The truer memory was lying on cold granite in silent simplicity, grounded beneath a sky that made the universe feel impossibly vast. Good morning. We are packed up. You can see the tent is down, the bags are ready to go. This is where we had our tent. Following backpacker's code, you clean absolutely everything up. You want to leave the place as good, if not better, than you found it. There was no trash laying around. If there was, we would have packed it out. But everything is clean, picked up. It's a nice, cool, sunny morning. So we have about a 3-mile hike out. Anything you want to add, Steph?
I was just gonna say a couple tips if you're staying at the lower Sunrise Lake. When we hiked in from Cathedral Lakes, we came all the way down to the lower lakes. The trail comes all the way around to the back. The sites out here are pretty great. Lots of great access to the water, lots of places to put things. So that's a tip from me.
All right. 3 miles, dropping nearly 1,300 feet back to the Sunrise Lakes trailhead at Tenaya Lake. "5 days in Yosemite's backcountry left us with lessons you can only learn by being there. Wilderness demands presence. You can't multitask through a hailstorm or rush a sunrise. Weather moves on its own rhythm. Beauty invites patience, effort, and at times discomfort. We learned that Yosemite's true treasure isn't the famous landmarks on the valley floor. It lives higher in the vast wilderness above, in the lakes, peaks, and granite slabs where silence is unbroken and solitude is possible. The valley deserves its recognition, and its views are extraordinary. Yet Yosemite's deeper character begins where the pavement ends and the trail climbs toward stone cathedrals that have stood for millennia. Driving back toward Nevada, our packs stowed and permits complete, we carried something more enduring than photographs, the memory of granite peaks, alpine lakes, star-filled skies. Together, they remind us what places like this lift the soul.